And we have returned. I'm being attacked by my cat, who is currently sitting behind my monitor and swinging at me every time I try to touch the stream deck. But yeah, anyway, we're back. That right there was the theme of Ellis from Battle Arena Toshinden. That's a remake of it that was done by Game Metal. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. It's game and metal mashed together. Anyway, it was by that guy. But yeah, why am I doing Battle Arena Toshinden? I don't know. I've just been thinking about it recently because I realized that I had our old copy of it over there on the shelf, and it's been a long time since I streamed something from the PlayStation, and I don't know that I've ever streamed a fighting game. So this is going to be real fun because you'll get to see how sucky I am at fighting games. I don't know if I'm going to spend a whole lot of time with this, but, you know, we'll give it a little shot. The other thing, too, is this is the first time I've streamed from the PS1 since I think I did Castlevania Symphony of the Night, maybe, oh god, what was that, 2 years ago? A bit better than 2. So I don't know how well this is going to go, because something I noticed last time I used the old Sony AV cables is I've noticed that there's kind of a buzz, kind of a weird feedback that happens with it sometimes. I have 2 sets of the cables that I was able to find. One is really bad, because it screws up the video, too. The one I've got hooked up to my upscaler currently is okay. There's like a little background hiss, but honestly, I don't even know if that's abnormal. Maybe that's just the way things sounded, and we didn't realize it. Either way. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully the sound's gonna work. The other thing, too, is that, it's doing that weird thing again where the capture card, originally I had it feeding directly to the desktop. It's not actually sounding through the desktop anymore, but I think it is still recording the sound from it, so I think we're still going to get audio. Whatever. Battle Arena Toshinden might be a bit of a one-off anyway, so I'm not too concerned if it kind of gets wonky and goes haywire on me. It's fine. But of course we have to have our little rigmarole, our little spiel about the game itself, so let me get myself situated with some stuff here, and let's talk about that. Well, oh, I actually had some info on the phone here about it. Some info, I say, I'm just basically pulling this from Wikipedia. So Battle Arena Toshinden was released as Toshinden, 3 separate words, in Japan. It's a 1995 fighting video game developed by Tamsoft and published by Takara for the PlayStation. And here's the fun thing, it was one of the first fighting games after Virtua Fighter on arcade and console to boast polygonal characters in a 3D environment. So yeah, Virtua Fighter is the only game before this, as far as I can tell, that did 3D models for their characters. And I think this might be one of, if not the first, to feature a sidestep maneuver, which is credited for taking the genre into true 3D. So I think the original Virtua Fighter was still on a 2D plane, you couldn't like sidestep or anything. I think Battle Arena Toshinden might have been the first game to do that. The other funny thing about that is Battle Arena Toshinden is also the first 3D fighting game where all your combatants have weaponry. It's not the first fighting game, period, to do that. Samurai Showdown by SNK did that a couple of years before, I think. But this is the first 3D one that involved characters with weapons. So Soul Calibur was kind of like an evolution of this game, which it's also something that kind of killed this game. The other funny thing about that is that it was released internationally by Sony Computer Entertainment as a launch title for the PlayStation, and the American division of Sony promoted this thing as a Saturn killer, as in it would be, like, the key thing that would give the PlayStation an edge over the Sega Saturn. Specifically against their Virtua Fighter. But the ironic thing about that is that a Saturn port of this game, published by Sega, titled Battle Arena Toshinden Remix, had additional features, like I think it had extra tracks, extra levels, an extra character. It was released less than a year later, so I mean, theoretically, a better version of this game came out on the system it was supposed to beat. Because the console wars are just wild, aren't they? But the funny thing about this, not only was it released on the Sega Saturn, it was also a 2D version of it was released, developed and released on the Game Boy, of all things, in 1996. And it was published internationally by Nintendo themselves. So this was the only game at the time to have been published by all of the largest console manufacturers. And there was also a version for the MS-DOS that was released as well. The thing about this is, it was fairly popular and fairly well received when it was first released, and it got like a few different sequels. I think there was at least 3 sequels for this game. I'm pretty sure it goes up to 4. They also got a manga, and they also got an anime adaptation. However, the sequels were not terribly well received, and in retrospect, people were like, this game wasn't all that great either. Because very rapidly, what ended up happening was the Tekken series was being released as well. Tekken 2 especially took a bite out of this thing's player base. And once Soul Edge and Soul Calibur came out, then, you know, nobody really had any interest in the series anymore. Because the one thing I've heard is that it doesn't really have a lot of depth. And see, I'm speaking, like, I've never played this game before. I have. Well, I mean, here you go. I'm going to take it out of the case so you can view the cover art a bit more clearly. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. It's probably better to look at it that way. Less glare. But yeah, there you go. That's the cover art for Battle Arena Toshinden. It's not bad. I've seen worse. This guy is a bit funny looking. Can't remember his name. We'll get into that. And this character up here, I think his name is Iji or something like that. He's like essentially the Ryu of this series. He's giving you one hell of a Kubrick stare there, because he's not even looking at his opponent. He's looking at you. It's unsettling. But as far as cover art goes, it's not bad. But yes, we actually have had this game since, I want to say we got this maybe in 99, 2000, whenever it was we got a PlayStation, because this was one of the, this is one of the 8, I want to say, games we got with the PlayStation when me and my brother originally got it. It was a joint Christmas gift for the two of us. And you might be thinking to yourself, holy shit, like, PlayStation and 8 games. But yeah, this was years after the original PlayStation came out, and all of it was used. So, whoever picked it up for us, I don't think they broke the bank on us. Of course, that being said, I'd say a number of the games that came with it, even used, are probably pretty pricey now. Which goes into another little tale I shall have. I have hit up a couple of used game stores this weekend. I have bought entirely too much stuff. But, and I will gradually talk about what that is as time goes on, because I plan on streaming most, if not all of it. But one thing I've noticed is, oh my god, certain things are not terribly expensive. Other things, holy shit. Like anything that's specifically first-party Nintendo, but I mean, I've already known this. Like specifically one thing I was looking for was a copy of Twilight Princess, because I really want to play that again, specifically the GameCube version of it. There's not a copy of it to be found. I did see the Wii U version of it, which I've heard is not as great as the GameCube one. That's about $150. The other killer I found was, I found an in-box copy of Chrono Trigger. It's $1,000. $1,000, and I'm looking at it and was like, holy shit, am I glad I already own a copy of that game. Because, wow. Wow. It's certainly worth it. It's certainly worth having, in my opinion. Well, I don't know if it's worth spending $1,000 on it. But, honestly, the other thing, too, is that while I suppose in terms of, like, display and collection, having all the box and gear and stuff is really nice. Speaking as somebody who lived through the Super Nintendo era, those boxes were really hard to keep intact, especially if you were daily playing these games. So I have a pile of Super Nintendo games. I don't think any of the boxes survived. Because it was all just really cheap cardboard, you know? You had to very meticulously store those things if you did not want them to fall to bits or fade or whatever. So in my opinion, if you're going around buying old SNES carts, probably, unless you're like a completionist or like a real collector with money to burn, probably avoid getting them in box, because it's probably not worth breaking your bank account. But yeah, anyway. Point is, I ended up spending quite a bit of money on some rather old games this weekend, and, you know, whatever. That's probably going to be my largest expenditure for months now. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Let's actually dive into some Battle Arena Toshinden. Now, like I said, I don't know how well the sound is gonna play out, because I don't know how good that cable is. I think that's something I'm going to have to get a replacement for at some point. But we'll see. In any case, let's switch over to the capture card, and hopefully this is going to work. I've probably mentioned this before, but I really love the, I love the old school PlayStation kind of BWOM thing. And it's really cool with these headphones I got that's got the bass slider, because that just shook my eardrums just listening to that. Oh.
8 traveling fighters brought together by a common destiny now meet at the Battle Arena Toshinden. Many years have passed since this tournament, known only to those in the underworld, was last held. Some fighters have come for personal glory. Others have come to fight for those they love, but all will do their best to be victorious in this tournament, which will decide their fortunes.
And that's all the story you get. I don't think this game really develops much of a story until, well, this series. I don't think it develops much of a story until the second. I've really got to get a better monitor to play these games too, because playing games like this on these HD things, not that great. I also feel like maybe the sound is a little bit delayed. I don't know. Again, you know, the video doesn't look too bad on the OBS preview though. That looks fine. It's just the screen I'm playing it on. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of an audio delay, so I don't know if I'm actually going to play too much of this. I think this is an issue I've had with the capture card in the past. Probably would have been better off just restarting. But you know what? Let's just frig around with a little bit of this anyway. This is something I can try to fix later. Oh yeah, I think there's an audio delay. Oh well, whatever. I never said I was good at this. Speaking of not being good at things, you're gonna get to see me really suck at a fighting game. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave all this as is. Alright, so let's dart into the game. I think I'll probably only do one go-around with a single character for now. I might come back to this later. Oh wait, I have a time limit to pick my character. So I have Iji, Kayan, Sophia, Rungo, Foe, Mondo. Yeah, that's the other guy on the cover with the really weird hair and skin tone. Doesn't look a thing like that in the game. Duke, Ellis. Let's play as Iji. Is she? We fight Rungo.
One, fight! Batter up! Fire away!
Oh wow.
Batter up!
I can't remember how to do any of the special maneuvers in this game, so...
Fire away! Fire away!
Block works the same as in most fighting games, you just, you know, move backwards.
No problem.
No problem.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. I'm going to pause it for a moment because I'm just going to look in this instruction manual to give you a little bit of a rundown on Eiji, because the game tells you nothing. So, full name is Eiji Shinjo, excuse me, meaning burning Yamato soul. He's 21 years old. He's 5'8". He's 140 pounds. Weapon, magical Bako Japanese sword. Background. Though still a young man, Eiji is already a renowned worldwide adventurer. He is passionate and aggressive and employs a powerful sword technique which he learned from his older brother. But Eiji's brother, his sole remaining family, has been missing for years. Eiji has scoured the world to find him. Now his last hope lays at Battle Arena Toshinden. Okay, so he does seem to have like a classic sort of Hadouken kind of maneuver. So let's see if I can pull that off. The Rakuzan is what it's called. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's all I need to know. Okay, I don't know how he did that, but that's cool. I don't know if I'm going to actually get it to happen, but another thing too is this game does have ring-outs.
No problem.
Rondo was an American though. Why was I fighting him in Egypt? What's the deal with that?
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, because I believe Mondo was also Japanese, like Eiji, so this makes a bit more sense. I wanted to see if this this game had analog support. It does not. Mondo might be the death of me.
None. Round 2. Fight.
Oh yeah, the audio was definitely fucked up. I gotta, next time I try to stream anything from the capture card, I gotta try to fix that. Oh, thank God. Okay. I might be able to beat this guy. Let's find out.
No problem.
I don't know, Eiji, man. I don't know if it's that much of a no problem. Yeah, the three-dimensional movement is also kind of choppy, but, you know. This is one of the first, if not the first game that did that, so, you know, cut them some slack, right? No. Mondo, please! Mondo, please! Oh, damn! I was so close! Yes, I would like to continue, thank you. Mondo will not be the death of me. I'd like to beat at least maybe 2 more people before I'm done with this. Oh! Holy shit, what was that? He took off like 3/4 of my health bar with that. What the fuck was that?
Round 2, fight!
Damn it. I know something funny. I actually remember I'm getting this kind of hindbrain memory of hating fighting this guy. So, you know what? Maybe this is true to form. Okay, there we go. That's better.
No problem.
That's more like it. Oh no, foe.
Round 1, fight!
This guy's apparently a magician slash serial killer, according to his backstory. He's also over 100 years old, so go figure. Also incredibly tricky to try to pin down. Not a fan of that. Oh god. Oh man, that was tense.
No problem. Round 2, fight!
Oh! Dude kicked me right in the face! Old man, please. Keep dancing, old man. Keep what the hell is that? Okay, that's the second time. It must be a super move of some sort. I like how there's absolutely no gauge showing you if you are developing a super move or not. Maybe you can just do it at any point. Although, wait, I think if I remember reading correctly about this game, that their desperation moves, the lower your health gets, you're able to pull these attacks off. Wish I knew how to do them myself, but you know. Also grabs. How do you do grabs? Spam the Nada Hadouken.
No problem.
No problem. Ah, Ellis. Alright.
Round one, fight!
I did not think that was going to hit me. I also didn't think I was going to hit her, so... all fair, I guess. Are you hitting me with your ass, madam? It's very awkward considering I believe, according to her profile, she's a teenager. But you know, fighting games in the 90s, they didn't care about shit like that. Oh, that was a close call.
No problem. Round two, fight!
Hey, yeah, I don't think the audio is as hissy and weird as I thought it would be, but it is very delayed, so... you win some, you lose some, I guess. My god, this is the easiest time I've had fighting any of them yet.
No problem.
Well, except for maybe Rungo at the beginning. Ah, Sophia. Quite possibly a character that they took a lot of inspiration from when they designed Ivy for Soul Calibur. Completely stripperific outfit? Check. Dominatrix vibes? Check. Incredibly skimpy outfit with a boob window? Check. There's a lot of similarities between the two characters, is what I'm saying. Though I think Sophia is a former assassin, whereas Ivy is, what, like, a noble woman who's really into alchemy, if I remember correctly? I can't remember too much about Soul Calibur's story anymore.
No problem. Round
Thundering! Thundering!
No ring.
Thundering! Rattle! Thundering! Thundering! Thundering!
I like how a lot of the music in this game makes it sound like you're about to cut fucking loose in the club or something. Oh, I'm getting too distracted by the sick beats. I need to actually win this fight. Or try, anyway. There we go.
No problem.
Alright, so who's left? Ah, Kyan. I believe it's pronounced Kane, though.
Round one, fight.
The Ken of this series. If I remember correctly, he undergoes quite a lot of nationality changes throughout the course of the series. Because I believe he's Scottish in this game. But in the next game, they say that he's English, but at the same time, we're fighting in what I think is supposed to be New York City. So, you know. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah! I mean, he does sound like he's got one hell of an accent there when he says Deadly Rain. Deadly Rain! Yeah, he's got the exact same attacks, but he's got different names for them for some reason. Yeah, because I think both of these guys were trained by Ishi's brother.
No problem. Round three, fight.
Whoa! Yeah, I am just forgetting how to do a lot of the attacks in this game. Like, I don't know how you throw people. It probably said when I was in the controls earlier, and I just ignored it. Okay, I think he's got me. Let's mash all the buttons and hope something cool happens. I almost pulled a victory out of my ass. I was close.
Round one, fight.
Ah yes, I see the computer has also mastered the art of spamming techniques.
Yeah! Round two, fight! Sonic! Deadly Rain! Deadly Rain!
Ah!
Deadly Rain!
Pain, please.
Deadly Rain!
I was so close. I don't understand.
Round one, fight!
Could also be that the computer's just acting real cheap. Fucker just do a split kick on me? Yeah, I might have to stop after fighting Kane. I'm so close though, I've only got one guy left after him. But this is not going well.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's not going well.
Fight! Oh, got it!
See you do the splits when you're flat on your ass!
Oh, got it!
Ah! God damn it. Try to do it again. Okay. Let's try one more time to beat him. Okay, he opened up before I could even react that time. Holy shit. Holy shit!
Yeah! Round 2, fight! Got it!
Have I even beaten him once? I think I beat him at least once. And then Kane decided, no, that's enough of that.
Got it! Oh, got it!
Holy crap! Holy crap, I beat him! For the first time. Got one more go-around. One more go-around.
Round 3, fight! Got it! Headlay!
I feel like Kane's gonna say no to that. Yeah, I did not come out well in that exchange. Caught in a deadly rain! Okay. One more try, one more try. And then I'm done, I swear. Ah, shit. Can I cheese it? I might be able to cheese it. Nope, I can't cheese it. If I was smarter, I'd probably be able to cheese it. Nah. See, because if he does the split kick, then he hits me for even more damage. Pitcher and pitcher up there. Crap. Anyway, if you needed proof that I'm not good at fighting games, I think this is pretty good proof that I'm not good at fighting games. Alright. I think that'll do. Or could just give me a thumbs down. He did. Game over. Okay, so we've got, okay, R1 and R2 are rotate, same thing with L1 and L2, so I guess that's going back and forth between the planes. High kick, high slash, W kick? Is that like wide kick, maybe? I don't know. In any case, so, and then it's just various combinations thereof, so one of those must be the grab, but I don't know. Anyway. Like I said, it doesn't look like the sound is quite working here. It's a little bit off kilter, and I just got the shit kicked out of me. I just need to get on my system playing this game, so I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Battle Arena Toshinden for now. I do have a little bit of time left, though, so I'm going to move on to something else in a moment, but I'm going to go grab myself something quick to drink. So I will be right back in a moment, and I'll decide what that may be. Shan't be too long. I have returned with some water in tow, and you may think to yourself, what is this other thing that he's going to play? And it's like, oh, there's so many games that he started, and he said to himself, it's like, you know, probably shouldn't start anything new. Probably should actually finish some of the stuff he's already started. Well, guess what? I'm going to start something else. I suppose I did finish All Out last week. That's something done. But no, I think what I'm gonna do, and I'll update Twitch to reflect this. And I don't know if this is something I'm going to carry on with or not. But I think I am going to start a run in, and we'll see how far I get on it, because I've never been good at this game. Speaking of games I'm not good at, let's do a little bit of Darkest Dungeon, of all things. And why Darkest Dungeon, you may ask? Well, it's because this past week, sadly, the voice of Darkest Dungeon, as I'm going to put it, Wayne June, he passed away, unfortunately. And if you've played Darkest Dungeon, or its sequel, I haven't played any of its sequel myself, but you'll know his voice, because he is like the main narrator for the entire game. Specifically, he voices your ancestor in the first game, but like they brought him back on again for the second. And the funny story behind that is, I can't remember the specific names of the people who developed it, but one of the co-creators of the game, when he was working on it, apparently he listened to a lot of audiobooks to get himself in the mindset for it, and specifically he listened to a lot of Lovecraft, is what it was, like just audiobooks of Lovecraft stories. And this guy, Wayne June, is the one who was narrating the audiobooks, and when they came to the point where they're like, we need to release like a narrated trailer for the game, and I was like, who should we get to do it? I was like, I don't know, we should really get like kind of the vibe of these audiobooks I've been listening to. And then they thought to themselves, why don't we just ask the guy who did the audiobook, see if he wants to do it? The answer is yes, he did. And it was after he did the trailer for the game that apparently they also then decided, you know what, maybe we'll have a narrator too, why not? So they hired him on to be the narrator for the series, and I feel like, well, the game in general. And I feel like that was a great idea, because honestly, whenever I think of Darkest Dungeon, it's his voice I think about. Like, the game, despite the fact I suck at it, the game is kind of cool, has a really interesting story. It's a very realized world, like it's very, you can feel its existence, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. And I feel like a large part of it is Wayne June's voice, the fact that he's always there narrating everything that happens. And I don't know, it's sad to hear that the guy is gone. He apparently did a lot of like voice work for like audiobooks and stuff like that. I think the two Darkest Dungeon games might be the only things he ever did in terms of video game stuff. But I don't know, it just really fits the vibe, so I might do a little bit of Darkest Dungeon. Maybe this is something I'll carry on with at some point or another in the future, but for now, let's just do a couple of expeditions, shall we? And see how badly I screw this up. Because I am not good at this game. I've never been good at this game. Let's see how long it takes for somebody to die, shall we? This is something I've kind of decided out of the blue to do this today. So, we'll see how it goes. It's also entirely possible it might not work. I guess we'll see now, won't we? It's like it's not going to work. Well, how about that shit? How do you like them apples? What a clusterfuck of a stream this has been so far. Audio on the last game I played didn't really pan out all that well. I got my ass kicked. I can't start this game. Let's try it again, shall we? I don't know why it's asking me this, but maybe I just need to restart Steam. That'd be nice, if that's all I have to do. Oh wait, no, I think it's launching. Yeah? Yeah! Yeah, okay, let's see if it actually pops up on the, on OBS. There we go, alright.
Ruin has come to our family.
There he is. There's Wayne June.
You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from
Why is
its
it giving me that thing? Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know why the little Discord thing popped up there, but alright. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. Quests will fail or must be abandoned, heroes will die, and when they die, they stay dead. Progress autosaves constantly, so actions are permanent. The game expects a lot out of you. How far will you push your adventurers? How much are you willing to risk in your quest to restore the hamlet? What will you sacrifice? To read this so slowly that you cannot finish it. Lower the audio a little. I feel like it's very loud. 65 is probably good. Let's watch the intro cinematic. Seeing as how I fucked it up.
ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Yeah, what's not to love about that? That man's voice. His pronunciation, the way he pronounced Moore, for example, Moore. Damn shame he's gone. Look at all these random games that have started. Look at the fact that I'm going to start a new one. This is one I started recently. I think I'm just going to delete that and start afresh down in this one. And we may as well have all the DLC installed. Is this your first estate? The Crimson Court increases the complexity and pressure of the campaign. It is recommended for experienced players. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Radiant campaigns, while still challenging, are adjusted to be faster and more forgiving than normal, suggested for your first Darkest Dungeon experience. Blood Moon. Blood Moon campaigns are not for the faint of heart. Expect no quarter, nor forgiveness. You must conquer the evil within a time and a hero death limit. I think we'll just stick with the standard difficulty. Darkest Penguin. Yes.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
God, I love the tone of this game. Bear that in mind. When eventually everybody dies. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Let's see how long it takes for my first fatality. I don't think I'm going to do too many expeditions today, so it probably won't happen today. Navigation. You are currently in a room. Really, I thought I was in a glade. To move forth, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Why, thank you. Bam, there we go. Move to this room.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
While in the hallway, press D to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. Forward!
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to be standing in a different spot or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. Cool. Now he bleed.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Note! Each item, if you take it, will occupy a space in your inventory. As one would expect. I will take all the money, thank you. She crying. Tent. Interactive objects. Curios. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Look at how gross it is. Someone has camped here recently. Check inside the tent. Someone left valuables inside the tent.
Nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Well, that sucked.
A powerful blow.
Crushed by justice. Can't stand my ground. Yeah, he's better off back there. May as well use Smite. I don't think I can stun him. Well, he's sort of resistant to it. Nothing wrong with a bit of the old grape shot, though. May as well still use Smite. Slicey, slicey! Don't like that. Don't like that either. It'd be hilarious if they both end up dead in this. They probably won't. Jesus Christ. At least I hope not. Oh god, Dismas is actually doing pretty bad. For the love of God, kill them, please. Jesus! I honestly think Dismas might end up dead. Okay, I think that's going to make them target
And
Reynold.
now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
While in this state, they will suffer step penalties plus any further damage has a chance to kill them. Healed. I can't heal them. I swear to God, if Dismas ends up dead. He's still on death's door, but he's not dead. He's not dead! Holy shit.
Their cursed champion falls.
Okay, so he's got a corpse left behind. Still on death's door. You know, it's entirely possible that the game won't have one of your characters die at the very beginning. I hope so. Holy shit, is this off to a terrible start. Kill this guy, please. Holy shit. Okay, I don't think he can actually die, but still. For the love of God, kill this thing. Apparently I got an achievement for surviving 5 attacks at death's door.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
How you feeling, Dismas, buddy? You feeling good? You shoveling your guts back into your stomach there? Well, if this is indicative of how the rest of this run is going to go, I do not have very high hopes. It's trapped! Curses. Yeah. Okay, let's just leave. Tuckered out. Okay, that's cool. I mean, he's not dead, at least. Ooh, alright.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Successfully complete your first foray into the ruins. I'm prepared for what lies below. Are you? Motherfucker, we nearly got our guts ripped out. Just here. Just right here. Defeat the Apprentice Necromancer, defeat the Sonorous Prophet, defeat the Necromancer, defeat the Fulminating Prophet, defeat the Necromancer Lord, defeat the Gibbering Prophet, defeat the Wizened Hag. Wizened. Roan. Help where you may.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
What are you laughing at, you bastard? The darkest penguin estate. I shall be a soldier against corruption.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
We just...
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Let's not fuck around with this too much just yet.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Stagecoach is your hero lifeblood. You'll need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. We have Busquent and Baccamer.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the Stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. More people to throw into the meat grinder. Increase the number of available heroes to 3. Increase the size of roster to 13. Okay. Alright, that might be about as much as I can do here right now. There isn't much more you can do in town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. This is our time. I am prepared. Alright, so I might be better off putting her in the second position, maybe. She's good where she is. Apparently she's got more stress versus beast enemies. Apparently she stresses out if it's too dark. He's not allowed to gamble while in town. He'll only pray for stress relief, and he's also a kleptomaniac. Good to know. Alright, so I'm probably better off putting her in the second position. Dismas might be good where he is. Yeah, I think I'll leave her in the back. The only thing she can't use in the back is Incision. But Dismas's Open Vein is somewhat similar to that. Alright.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click quests to see their details, drag heroes to slots at the bottom of your screen to form your party in default order. I also like how I move them over here as if that's the order that they're in and when they embark. They're not. I will put them in that order here, though. Tricky Glory. I thought I was able to change that name, but I guess not. Tricky Glory seems about right. Test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. Got a Blight Charm.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
You want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences, but always bring some food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Okay. I think I'll take a shovel too, just in case. You never know when a shovel might come in handy. Laudanum. Delicious laudanum. Okay, let's just go. Let's go and see what happens. Your first expedition into the ruins of your ancestry. Be curious. Be careful. Halt! My halt. Let's not linger. But he said halt! You salvage an unburned torch. Yours for the taking. Skulligans! Didn't think I would. Hand of Spash. Might as well do Mace Bash.
Press this
Bam.
advantage. Give them no quarter. Another one falls.
Well, this goes a lot better than the other one did.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
A long-forgotten strongbox sits on the cold stone floors, contents unknown.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Groovy. It's a good thing I have a shovel.
Cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Dead things! Well, didn't like that. Multi-damage. Always multi-damage. See if I can get her to move forward. He did the slash. He did the graveyard slash. I hope that doesn't catch on in the flash.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Not a fan of that either. She has been blighted. Let's do one of these. I like how the skeleton has a bloody bandage. Where's that blood coming from? So Rain will get back up in the front.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Excellent. We took a bit of a beating, but still, excellent. We're not dead. As we'll explore the whole damn thing. So let's go this way. Wait, what did he just pick up?
Treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh yeah, that's right, he's a kleptomaniac. Therefore, I'm not going to be able to keep some of the stuff that I come across when Reynolds on the party. Not a fan of that. Or that. More stress is awful.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Really targeting her for that, isn't she? What a jerk. Ready for the old gods.
Ears, blurred vision. The end approaches. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Although honestly, it'd be better off to have her a bit further back if I wanted her to really fully heal Reynold. Not a fan of that either.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, damn.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Oh, I think I can only use that in battle. Alright. No odds. It's trapped! Should have known better. Oh, sorry about that, Dismas. Good. At least I know there's a trap here. Disarming traps. Scattered traps will be visible on the ground as you approach them. Select a hero and click on the trap to disarm it. I'm assuming Dismas would be good at that. Excellent. I need a healer! I know you do. I can't really help you right there. Okay, I dodged that at least, but I didn't notice it. Groovy. Let's see if I can get out of this without anything horrible happening. I find it interesting that skeletons can be blighted, but hey,
Their
who knows?
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I have no quarrel with you, Skeleton Man. Even if you have a quarrel with me, I guess.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, that's good. I'm not complaining about that, turn of events.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
For ambush like this. Oh, you be quiet, Reynold. It's fine. It'll be fine. But
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
I'd already triggered that trap once. I didn't think it would do it again. Apparently I'm a fool for thinking so.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
God damn you, Reynold. I could have used that. Hunger. Eat food. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Quest complete. Stick around very briefly, though. I want to see what's in this room. I do have another shovel. Unfortunately, it's also very dark, so, I wish I had more torches. Don't like that! Very much not a fan. Let's heal. I don't like that she's all the way in the front there, so let's heal her now. Although Reynold's looking pretty bad too now. Oh no. Oh no.
Another wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
And Reynold is dead. I should have left. I should have left when I had the chance. Well, I'm not getting that achievement for keeping Dismas and Reynold alive until the end. Discretion is the better part of valor. First of many heroes has given their all in service to you. You have the option of retreating from combat and abandoning this quest to save the others, or press onward. The choice is yours. Hot damn.
Anger is power. Unleash it.
Sometimes heroes respond to the onslaught of stress by becoming virtuous. This elevated state of performance will last until they suffer a large amount of stress or return to town. Fuck it, let's see if we can make it out.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Maybe I should leave. Yeah, let's leave. I think I'm going to leave. Holy shit. Not a...
Misery and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Oh, cool. Why does everyone hate me? Even the Mother Superior. No, we're going to leave now. Yikes. Okay, so the answer to how long it's going to take for somebody to die, the very first expedition. That's how long it's going to take. Well, at least Reynolds not going to steal all my shit on me anymore. That's a benefit. Demonomania. Believes is possessed by demons. Cool. Egomania. Obsessed with self-worship. Perfectionist. +5 stress when attack misses. Oh god. Alright.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. I don't even have the sanitarium yet. Also, the Butcher's Circus is, I believe, like multiplayer battles. I am not going to be partaking in any of those. Tavern is now unlocked. The Abbey is now unlocked. Reynold is dead! Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, we got any new people? Okay, we got a couple of antiquarians and a bounty hunter. I saw something in the woods on the way here. Well, I really definitely need more people, so I might...
The hunt. The promise of payment.
Let's just get everybody. By all the concern, I haven't seen anything horrific.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Okay, you definitely need to relieve some stress, so I think I'm going to put you in here somewhere. Death, glory, pain, and pleasure, we are all one. I need at least 4 people
Fresh
out.
kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
I feel like I should probably leave. God, I don't know. With Reynold gone, I don't really have a frontline fighter anymore, so this is gonna be real bad. I don't know, Dismas has been through a lot of shit. Let's send him to the brothel. This may sound like a strange request at first, but... maybe I should upgrade the stagecoach again.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Something tells me if they all end up dying as quickly as that, then I'm gonna need more bodies to throw into the mill. Apprentice Crusader met their end against a bone defender. I was not expecting Reynold to go down as quickly as that. Increases stress recovery. You know what? I may as well do that.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
May as well increase the brothel too.
Drink, a game of chance, and companionship. The rush of life.
Because Lord knows life could end at any point. Can I upgrade the Nomad wagon? Reduce the number of trinkets available. Reduces trinket cost. That one looks like it might be pretty good, but I'm gonna have to wait on that. Now I do have a trinket. Alright, so that increases blight resist. Who's got a low blight resist? Both of the antiquarians do. What's their dodge like? 10. Oh, it's better than his. So, let's give it to... Let's give it to Bassard, I guess. Screws up her dodge a little, but... Well, as much as it sucks that I don't really have a frontline fighter, he's gonna have to be the main one in there for now, until I get more people. A strange glow at the farmstead. The comet's impact was felt here in the hamlet. The great impact toppled gravestones and kicked up a cloud of dust that covered the entire region. When it finally settled, an eerie miasma was seen to spread from the mill. It distorted the rules of time and space far beyond imagining. Ventured to the miller's farm to see what has been done. Not right now. not today. Although maybe, I guess we'll see. Alright, well you gotta be in the front. I guess I'm better off putting both of them in the back. Some quirks are unique, meaning only one hero per roster can have them at a time. Unique quirks are shown by the special symbol to the left of the quirk name. Twilight Dreamer. Ignore stealth. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with cleanliness. I should probably check what their quirks are. Holy Slayer, that's not bad. Hot to trot. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm probably better off. I'll put Bassard there. Well, Busquent, I should say. And I'll put Altard in the back. And Bossard can go... Okay, yeah. Yeah, because all of Altards can be used in the back, whereas I think Bossard... Oh no, Bossard can use that basically anywhere as well. But I gotta bring them out somehow. Alright, so, skirmish. You know what? I like the idea of getting another item like that. That'll probably help with, either Bakmare or Moyo. When I get the chance to actually, you know. Hello, Rolls. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. My adventuring party isn't. But yeah, let's start in here, and see if I can get that cap. I might as well hang on to that stuff. Let's buy a shovel and eat food, and let's go with 5 torches. Alright, let's see what we can do. Hopefully nobody dies this time. I think I'll get the hell out as soon as I can after this is done. Rather than risk it and then probably get somebody else killed.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Trap there, curios. I do like curios. Maybe we'll have some good shit. Or maybe that crate's gonna be empty. Either way. Well, that also sucks. Rollies! Unfortunately, they're blight resistant, so that's not very helpful here.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
My eyes find all weakness.
Executed with impunity. Begone, fiend!
Damn! Excise the tumor! Minor antique, a minor collectible, worth money in bunches.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
He said it! He said the line! It's quite possibly the most famous line from this game. If only I listened to it, considering I, you know, was overconfident and got Reynold killed in my very first expedition. That was pretty awful.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's find some things to kill. Sounds good. Oh no. Oh no, abusive. Jesus.
Frustration
Silence.
and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
Well, that's cool. She's probably gonna have a lot of problems we get out of this. I was not expecting bandits and grubs in this area. I thought I'd come across more skeletons and shit, but here we are. Make a better patient than a surgeon. Yeah, that's not going well. Although that helped. I'm glad we all skipped that, apparently. Okay, so far we've been doing pretty good in terms of dodging their attacks. At least some of them. Your rank odors suggest a fungating wound. Oh, why you gotta be such a bring-down, Buscunt? Come on now. There we go, finally.
Inspiration and improvement.
Shank? Bastard. That's right, you better bleed.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
God, what a horrific pile of gore.
The will to fight falters.
So many useful organs, all wasted on you.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
The thing runs red. Deformed at birth or merely hideous? You really gotta stop that shit. Come on now.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Butcher, absolutely no precision at all. Come on now.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
It's alright. Gonna argue with that. Let's listen to more of Buscunt's constructive criticism.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
No.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Now we fight skeletons. I don't like that guy. That guy's gotta go soon. Plague grenade. Don't like that they dodged it. That kind of sucks. Can I knock this guy back? I cannot! He was just being moved. She's gonna get messed up pretty bad, isn't she?
Now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Cool. She might die of a heart attack before this is done. Oh, this game. This horrific game. And he's going right for her. Every time. Well, she's not dead yet, at least. See if I can keep her on her feet. The grave can wait. If I can't knock him back, let's just kill him. You axe me? No, I axe you. Observe.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Honestly, I should be using that at the start of every fight. I don't know why I haven't been using it. Oh no. Oh no, that was bad. Not a fan of that one.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Cool. Not a fan of any of this. She's going to die as she lived, horribly insulting all of her friends.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Abusive! I got a lot of that.
The human mind, fragile, like a robin's egg.
I will free us from this millstone around her.
A hand
Whoa!
from becoming unwound.
Okay, so, it looks like the two people with the abusive trait are probably going to try to murder each other. That's amazing. This is some wonderful, wonderful bullshit that's happening here. You just stabbed her, so you should heal her. Yes.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay.
A devastating blow.
This bit for later. That's right, you uppercut that corpse. I gotta clear these bodies out of the way before he comes back to the fore. This expedition is doomed! I don't know, we're getting pretty close to doomed. Thank God. You have more value as a cadaver for my experiments. Stop killing each other, Jesus! Why must you? Why must you do this?
The slow death, unforeseen.
The blood!
Forgiving.
The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of blood will be retained at your estate at quest end. They may be added to the provisions of embarking parties. Blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. What does it do? Okay. Okay, so, this is not great. Yeah, you should equip that. You should equip that because death could be a problem.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
I should kill you. I should kill you all. I should. Alright, you know what? I need to abandon the quest. This is not good.
Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
At least I'm not coming out of it completely empty-handed. Alright. Alright.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Intolerable clouds of mosquitoes and other less identifiable pests continue to descend upon the hamlet with maddening persistence. Illness and irritation abound. Choose me for the next expedition, buddy. You're doing a hell of a lot better than everybody else here. Alright, who else? What new fools do we have? Let's get them all.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally. A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Okay, let's not bother upgrading this just yet. Oh, the guild and the blacksmith are available now. As is the sanitarium. Well, no, the sanitarium is not. Okay, you're doing pretty poorly. You go pray. You go pray. I kneel, I count the beads, I whisper the sacred words. Oh, you're doing real bad. Tranquility at last. You should go drink. Bring me something that will burn my throat. Alright, that's everyone who's at their worst. I'll leave Bussard as is.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Okay, so I can't actually do anything here yet. I need to upgrade weaponsmithing and armor smithing. Okay, I need to wait. I need to wait for a little bit.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Okay, and I can teach them different things or upgrade them skills they already have. Anyway. Unfortunately, that's probably going to have to do for today. I don't really have a whole lot of time to stream, surprise, surprise, so this is going to have to wait for another time. But, yeah, as expected, apparently Darkest Dungeon is not going well. Reynold ends up dead. I get two of my characters to go insane and nearly murder each other in the course of an expedition. And it's not a great start, so maybe I'll eventually stream some more Darkest Dungeon, but I think I'm going to put that to the wayside and cycle in more of the stuff that I had already started. Again, the main reason why I wanted to play some of this is because, sadly, the narrator, Wayne June, had passed away recently, and I just wanted to hear some of his lines. And, yeah. He really sets the hopeless tone for the insanity that happens in this game, doesn't he? But anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you find folks to join me again next time. But until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great day. So long for now.